Hello guys, I hope you're having the most incredible, amazing day. I hope everything is working out in your favor, and I can't wait to hear all about it on TalkToJuli on my Instagram page. I wanted to make this video about energy vampires and toxic people, especially in 2021, where it's been the age of social media and having easy access to other people's beliefs, other people's experiences, our friends, our family, the people we are close to, and people we don't even know. Why it's so important to recognize an energy vampire or a toxic person, and how it can influence your own beliefs. So before I get into that, I do have a TalkToJuli page on Instagram and my personal page, Hey It's Julie. Both of the links will be down below if you ever want to reach out to me, talk to me about whatever you're going through, or if you just want to support me. So what is an energy vampire? Or it's more like a toxic person, okay? I would say they're both the same thing. Being around them can make you feel like your energy is being drained. Whenever you have goals and dreams that you bring up to them, they are very quick to shut you down. Have you ever experienced someone who you don't even want to tell them what's going on in your life that's new, because you know they're gonna say, that's probably not gonna work out. Are you sure you're gonna wanna do that? Are you sure? Do you have trust that it's gonna work out? Do you think, with this day and age, with the economy, these people always have excuses as to why things don't work out for them and for other people, why they are oppressed, and why they are not doing well in life. They have a number of reasons that hold them back. Even though there are very successful people that are exactly like them, that they don't have any difference, between them and the person that is successful or the person that they admire, they have a list of excuses as to why your idea won't work out and what's holding you back before you even started the idea. I think we've all ran into that kind of person. I believe that an energy vampire can also be someone that is not aware that they're being an energy vampire. Someone who, when you sit down with them, no matter what, they always have to complain about life, how unhealthy they are and unhappy they are, whether they're a friend or family. Unfortunately, sometimes it can be people who we know and trust and love that are energy vampires in our lives. Let me tell you why it's important to distance yourself from these people, or at least help them make a change. The reason why it's so important is because your mind is always taking in different ideas at every given moment, okay? And I always take a psychological look at things and beliefs and society and people. I always take a psychological look because some people don't even know that their past experiences are leading them to be the person that they are today. I recognize when someone is incredibly unhappy because those are most likely the people who are toxic. People who shame other people's relationships are most likely unhappy in their own relationship. People who say there are no good men or women out there are most likely experiencing negative experiences in getting someone that is good for them or someone that loves and cherishes them for who they are. People who say there are so many unfaithful men and women, there's so many of this and that, are most likely already experiencing that in their lives and are quick to reflect. I notice that people are mirrors. They're reflections of their beliefs. Whenever they talk, their actions, they're reflections of their beliefs. Now let's head back to energy vampires. They may be unaware that they're an energy vampire, but every time that they sit next to you, they're quick to complain about the world, how horrible the world is, how there are no good people left in the world, how nothing really works out these coming years, or whatever excuses or stories that they perpetuate. It is so important to create your own beliefs. Why is this important? Let's say you are sitting next to an energy vampire and you are unaware that you create your own beliefs. You allow this person's idea of the world not being good, of people not being able to become successful, and you immediately adopt. Because whenever you hear an idea, if you don't have your own belief based on that idea, you will quickly adopt someone else's. You have to have your own concrete belief in something, or else you adopt someone else's belief. So let's say this person is someone close to you. So you are constantly, over and over again, hearing their beliefs, hearing their experiences, and hearing their life, their stories. All of a sudden, you don't know when it happened, but this became your own story. All of a sudden, all the people in your life are unfaithful. All of a sudden, things don't go right for you, and you don't know where it came from, but you know you've been hanging around this person very often. It's hard to let go of toxic people. I completely understand, because at one point, they reflected who you were. This is why it's also important to create your own beliefs. People will reflect back to you who you already are, your own doubts and your own fears. They will reflect that to you until that is changed. So let's say you are now working to become successful and happy and loved and rich, right? And you hang around people who you've always hung out with, and you notice that they talk about being poor very often. They talk about money being hard to find and hard to make. You notice that this is all those people talk about. And you are trying to become rich and wealthy and happy and financially free. You notice that there's a disconnect. But at what point did the disconnect happen? Because you are friends with these people. They've always been talking like this, right? So at one point, they reflected who you were. But you have to establish yourself as a new person. That's not who you are anymore. So why would you hang around that person that has those beliefs? Someone may be incredibly important to you, but unless you're willing to adopt their own beliefs, I don't think you ever want to do change outside of yourself. You want to know what you're deserving and worthy of. And then you want to, if they're not changing, if they're not reflecting the new you, then you say, hey, this is the person that I am now. I'm no longer that person with those kind of beliefs. If you're willing to change with me, I would love it, because I want to take you on my journey. If they're, of course, someone that you want to continue having whatever relationship you have with them. You say, if you want to stick with me and spend time with me and talk to me, then you reflect my beliefs. If that is not the case, then I cannot spare my time talking to someone who will influence my experience. Your time is incredibly valuable. That's why toxic people, they try to take more of your time, because they want you to think how they think. Energy vampires, they drain, they take and take, because they don't feel secure within themselves. Self-love, creating your own beliefs, and being in touch with who you are is all part of the process of removing energy vampires and toxic people from your life. The best thing about this is the fact that people kind of just fall off your life whenever you change who you are, because they no longer feel like they fit. Either they will adapt and reflect the new you, or they will just fall. And it doesn't have to feel bad. It doesn't have to feel bittersweet. In fact, most of the time I've seen, when you change yourself and you love yourself and you value yourself, you only believe in good experiences. So these people, they leave on their own accord, and you attract people who reflect the new you, reflect the person who is seeking loving, incredible, wonderful experiences. When you settle, you attract people that settle. When you thrive, you attract people who thrive. When you want better for yourself, you attract people who want better for themselves. But if you notice that you have changed from the person who you were, then you make sure that the people around you reflect this new person. Who you want to be must always be reflected in your life through your thoughts, through your beliefs, through the people that you hang out with, through the people that you choose to spend time with. Remember to always choose you. No relationship is above you. No feeling is above the power that you have over your own feelings, over your own emotion. So no matter how much you may miss someone or want someone to be in your life, if they don't reflect who you want to be, go within yourself, meditate, tell yourself you are worthy and deserving, move about your life like that. That is how you drop toxic people from your life. You become the new version of you that you want to be. Naturally, they just kind of go away on their own, I guess. Or they adapt. Like I said, if they value your time, they'll adapt to your new beliefs. They'll change how they talk about themselves and their lives and the world. They will start to reflect who you are as long as you stay committed to you. So I hope this message has helped someone out there. I know when I was starting my self-love journey, getting rid of toxic people was hard. It was difficult. I felt like I didn't have power over that, but you always have power over every situation in your life. Okay, so just keep persisting in the person that you want to be, and eventually everyone around you will reflect that version. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. If you ever need any help, feel free to reach out to me at TalkToJuli or Hey It's Julie on Instagram, okay? Much love to you. Have an amazing rest of your day.